Our third and final day begins by saying Psyche's husband was good to her. Good. Okay, he was a good husband. Okay, he was treating her nice, doing nice things. However, Psyche thought, why can't I see his face? Is he a monster? Yeah, she's starting...
really ugly.
Or maybe he's just ugly. Maybe he's not good looking. Or, maybe he just doesn't think he looks good. Maybe he's self-conscious. Or he thinks, oh, I'm not handsome, so I don't want people to look at me.
See me.
Don't look at me, I'm a monster. But yeah, she's wondering, why is it like this? Why can't I look at my own husband's face? So she's, of course, starting to have questions.
昨天呢，我们停在这个有个声音告诉 Psyche 说：“嘿，我就是你的丈夫，但是呢 ，You must not see me， 绝对不可以看到我。”今天一开始大家可能会想说：“哎，那这样我到底知不知道这个丈夫会不会对我好呢？我有爱你吗 ？”Psyche 呢也是有一样的疑问，他就想说：“哎，到底为什么我不能看到他的脸呢？他该不会是个怪兽吧 ？Or he looks really ugly， 或者不知道哪里奇怪。”
Okay, so what is she going to do? She wants to know what her husband looks like. Yeah, that makes sense. Usually you want to know what the person you're married to looks like.
Before you get married.
Before you get married. Usually, step one, look at the person. Have a look. See what you like. Well, it says when her husband was sleeping, she took a knife and a lamp. Okay, I understand the lamp. The lamp is a light. It has fire in it, so its light comes out and you can see. It's like an old flashlight. Of course, they didn't have electricity, so they had to use fire.
But a knife?
Yeah, why the knife? We're going to learn what a knife is because it's our first word power word. We spell it K-N-I-F-E, knife. Knife is one of those strange English words with a silent K at the beginning. We don't say kniff, we say knife, so you don't pronounce the K. A knife is an object with a sharp blade for cutting food. For example, Sean used a knife to cut the rope. Sean used a knife to cut the rope.
有一天呢 Psyche 实在受不了了，她就趁着丈夫在熟睡的时候，拿了一把刀 knife。注意这里呢，我们的 K 是不发音的 knife。然后比如说任何小刀啊、菜刀、西瓜刀，我们都可以用 knife 来统称。像例句呢 ，Sean 用一把刀子来切断绳子。So a knife. But she wanted to see her husband.
Yes.
So she needs some light.
Yeah, she needed a light, so she grabbed a lamp. Okay, I already explained a little bit about what a lamp is. That's our second word power word for today, so let's learn some more. We spell it L-A-M-P, lamp. A lamp is a device that produces light. So the old lamps would just use fire before they had electricity. We also have electric lamps where you can just flip a switch and it turns on, just like you do every day. For example, we could say, Sylvia turned on the lamp beside her bed so she could read. Sylvia turned on the lamp beside her bed so she could read.
Lamp 是我们这个古时候或是电影里看到提着的那种小灯，或是桌上的台灯，也可以用 lamp 这个字。比如这个例句说 Sylvia turned on the lamp beside her bed， 意思就是她床边的小灯把它打开来，所以这个床边的小灯也可以用 lamp， 意思呢就是打开床边的灯来看书。所以啦，她到底看到了什么？她丈夫到底是不是个怪兽呢 ？So what did she see? Is it a monster there?
Yeah, I don't know. Is she gonna jump up and be like, oh my god, I've married the ugliest man in existence? No. It says she held the lamp to his face, so she kind of held the lamp up like this.
And what did she see?
It was Eros. I did not see that coming. I thought it was going to be a monster. I thought it was going to be some gross, ugly thing with two heads and horns and big fangs.
No, it was Eros.
No, it's Eros. It's the god of love. She married the god of love.
Why can't she know?
Yeah, what's the deal now? Like, why did the god of love not want her to see him? Why the big mystery? Why all this sneaking around in the dark?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No. 她把这个灯放到这个丈夫的面前，结果呢，就是这个她的这个 Eros。她说还记得吗？我们这个一开始就是 受到他自己妈妈委托，然后他去想说要用他的箭射向 Psyche， 结果他的自己爱神箭不小心戳到自己的那个 arrows. So did they like hug each other and live happily ever after?
Yes.
Yeah?
No, I'm kidding. No, of course not. No, it can't be that simple. This is the Greek gods and goddesses we're talking about. It's never that simple. He, Eros, woke up and saw the knife. Okay, remember, he's sleeping, you wake up, you see your wife there with a knife.
That's kind of scary.
What's the first thing that comes into your head? Run away. Yeah, he was afraid and ran away. Yeah, he was scared. I'd be scared too if I woke up and saw my wife holding a knife above me. I might be like, see ya, I'm out of here. And that's what he said. Eros was running away.
刚刚 Psyche 手上说到，她手上拿了一把刀跟一盏灯，想要到底看看自己这个丈夫到底是谁。结果 Eros 看到这把刀就吓惨了，想说 Psyche 是不是要报仇来着 ？So he ran away， 他就逃走了。I would run if I saw a knife pointed at me too.
Most people would. I would say run away. If there's somebody above your bed and you wake up and they're holding a knife, run away. Don't ask questions. Don't say, why do you have a knife?
Just do it.
Just go. Just run away. And that's what Eros did. Well, Psyche felt terrible and wanted him to come back. Yeah, you would feel terrible about that. You were holding a lamp.
That's her own fault.
That's her fault. Yeah, or whose fault? Who's blaming? Who are we blaming here?
Psyche.
Psyche. Okay.
She was holding a knife.
But Eros was dishonest.
好吧
Maybe they're both a little bit to blame, but Psyche felt terrible. Yeah, she maybe holding a knife up to her husband's face was not the best idea. I would feel terrible about that. Terrible is our third word power word. We spell it T-E-R-R-I-B-L-E. Terrible. Terrible can mean a few different things. It can mean that you feel sick, you're not healthy, you're not well. It can also mean that you feel unhappy about something. Or, like today, it can mean that you feel guilty. You wish you had not done something, or you feel bad that you did something. For example, Christina felt terrible after she shouted at her mother. Christina felt terrible after she shouted at her mother.
既然发现自己的老公不是个怪物，现在 Psyche 变成 Psyche 感觉很糟啦。她希望 Eros 赶快回来。She felt terrible. Terrible 是一个形容词，表示糟糕的。除了可以拿来形容心情，刚刚 Joe 老师有提到，生病的时候也可以 I feel terrible， 或者是呢天气很糟 The weather is terrible， 或者交通很糟 The traffic was terrible。或者我们也看到这个课文里，跟课文里一样，这个例句说 Christina felt terrible， 她就是感到很糟糕，在她对妈妈大吼大叫以后。
So what is Psyche going to do next? It's all gone wrong. Everything has gone terrible, or terribly, we could say. She went to the ruler of the gods, Zeus. Yes, Zeus is the god that's in charge of all the gods and goddesses. He's the boss. And so she went to him and said, please bring Eros back. Yes, if anybody can fix this, I guess it's Zeus. He's got all the power.
He has to deal with this.
He's got to deal with all the problems. And Zeus probably went, why can't you people just figure this out for yourselves? Why do I have to be the ruler of all of this? He's the ruler.
He's the ruler.
And that's our last word power word. Ruler is spelled R-U-L-E-R. Ruler. A ruler is a person like a king or a queen who rules or is in charge of a country or maybe just an area or a group of people. For example, Elizabeth I was the ruler of England and Ireland from 1558 until 1603. Elizabeth I was the ruler of England and Ireland from 1558 until 1603.
Why does everyone go to Zeus whenever they need help?
Yeah, he's the kind of the last guy everybody goes to. He's got all the power. So if you've asked everyone else, you've gone to all the kind of lower level gods and goddesses, he's the last chance. You go to Zeus and you say, help me out. I've asked everybody else. You're my last hope.
众神每次不知道该怎么办的时候，就只好去这个管理众神的神，就是宙斯。这里我们看到 ruler 这个单字。 Ruler 这个国小学过的单字指的是铅笔盒里面的尺。You can use a ruler to draw a straight line. 你可以用尺画出一条直线。不过 ruler 还有另外一个意思是指人，表示统治者。它其实是来自这个动词 rule， 表示统治管理。后面加上 r 变成人。例如这个例句就举了一个历史上很有名的统治者 Elizabeth I， 伊丽莎白一世，她是这个英国和爱尔兰从1558年到1603年的统治者。
So this is the last chance. If Zeus can't help, I guess nobody can. So Zeus knew Psyche and Eros loved each other. Well, yes, of course. He's the god of gods.
He knows everything.
He knows everything. He sees everything. He knows the whole story already. He can see that Psyche and Eros actually do love each other. Remember, they've been husband and wife for a while. You know, before Psyche went to her husband with a knife, things were going pretty well before the whole knife thing. So he says, yeah, you guys do love each other.
当然，宙斯知道这个事情的真相。其实，这个 Psyche 和 Eros 是互相相爱的。They loved each other. Each other 表示互相、彼此。前面加一个动词，就表示互相做什么事情。比如 say hi to each other，就是彼此打招呼。Let's check out today's magic box to find out more.